Today, today I will discuss to you a certain topic about solid geometry, or sometimes called solid mensuration. Okay, so we have a problem here, okay, but before we solve this, okay, I will first discuss or introduce to you what we call the Prismoidal Formula. So, what is that? Okay, Prismoidal Formula, okay, is defined by V is equal to what? L over 6 quantity A1 plus 4m plus A2. Now, let me first introduce to you or define to you what this A1 means, this M means, and this A2 means. Okay? When say A1, that is the area of the lower base. Okay? This is the area of the lower base for a solid. Of course, A2 is also the area of the upper base. Okay, where A1 and A2 are opposite with each other. Okay, now how about this M? Okay, M actually is the area of the midsection. Okay, this is the area between A1 and A2. So this is the area of the midsection. Area of the midsection, or sometimes called the midsection itself, because section means area. Okay? Now, for example, okay, I have a solid. For example, I have a solid, okay, having a circular basis. Okay? Circular base at the top, circular base at the bottom, and it was separated by a perpendicular distance h. Okay, this h. Of course, alam ko na cylinder yan. So what if in some case hindi ko alam yung formula of the volume of this certain solid? Okay, now how can you derive its formula? Okay, using this general formula. Okay, again, this is the general formula, or what we call the Prismoidal Formula. Napakalakas ng formula na to. Actually, it can derive, okay, almost all of the volume of solids. So gamit na ng formula na to, isang formula lang ito, kaya i-derive lahat ng volume ng solids. So what is that? The A1 in this general formula, okay, ito yun siya. Okay, ano yung area niyan ng lower base? Yung A2 naman, okay, ito yun siya. What is the area of that upper base? Now, how about this M? Yung M na ito, okay? Yung M na yan is what we call the midsection, okay? Ano yung area niyan? Okay? Now, dahil alam mo na cylinder lang yan, okay? In short, yung area 1 mo is just what? That is just the area of a circle, okay? If the radius of the circle is r, okay? Therefore, the area of that circle is just pi r squared. Okay? Now, we have this area 1. How about this area 2? Okay? Dahil cylinder lang yan, okay? Kumbaga, prismatic siya. Okay? Kahit saan ka dyan mag-cut, yung area mo is uniform. Okay? So, therefore, area 2 as well is just a circle having an area of pi r squared as well. Now, lastly, how about this M? Again, the area of the midsection, dahil cylinder lang yan. So in short, yung M mo is just equal sa A1 and A2. So what is that? M is the area of the midsection, which is again, area lang din yan ng circle. Okay? Now, you're gonna ask, sir, what if I'm gonna interchange A1 and A2? Okay lang, walang ano yan, walang effect yan. Kahit pinagbaliktad mo dyan, let's say ito gawin mong A1, ito gawin mong A2, okay? There's no problem. Okay lang. Now, you now have A1, you now have A2, you have now M. What if it will or we will substitute it in this general formula? What will happen? Okay. You now have a volume, okay, of L over 6 A1 plus 4M plus A2. Now, tandaan, yung L na ito, yung L na yan, okay, tandaan, yung L na yan, that is the distance that separates A1 and A2. Okay? That is the perpendicular distance that separates A1 and A2. Perpendicular distance, tandaan. Okay? So, by that, can we say that the distance between A1 and A2 is simply H? Yes. Okay? So, substituting, L is just H, which is the height of the solid. Of course, alam natin cylinder yan, but we are just simply assuming na hindi natin alam yung formula or volume ng cylinder. Now, H over 6, okay, equals what? A1 is just pi r squared. Pi r squared plus, again, what is M? Of course, pi r squared lang din yan. Pi r squared plus A2. Pi r squared. Now, ilang pi r squared lahat? Isa plus 4 plus isa. Ilan lahat? 6. So, H over 6, quantity, 6 pi r squared. So, 6 over 6, eto, makakancel lang. So, what will happen? That is just simply pi r squared times the height. And so, therefore, ito yung volume ng solid mo. Okay? This is actually a volume of cylinder. Okay? So, indeed, pi r squared times height lang. Okay? Kumbaga, as if lang hindi natin alam. Okay? So, dinerive natin. So, again, this is the volume of the cylinder. Now, yung formula ba na to, kaya niyang i-derive lahat? Okay? Yes, almost lahat. Okay? But may limit din. Okay? Maybe I'll explain later. Now, this is the figure, or let's say this is the solid number 1. What if I also have a solid, okay? I also have a solid, okay, na bilog, okay? Kumbaga spherical. Let's say I have a ball, okay? Ball actually is a sphere. So, let's say assume natin na hindi natin alam yung volume ng sphere. So, of course, yung sphere na yan is my radius. Okay? Radius, gawin kong big letter R. Okay? Of course, mula dito, sa point na to, ito yung gawin kong A1. Okay? This is the area of the bottom. Yung top na yan, gawin ko yung A2. Okay, now, question. What is the distance between A1 and A2? Okay? Is that the diameter of the sphere? Yes, actually, that is just the diameter, which is equal to 2r. Now, ito ngayon yung gagamitan natin later. Okay? Ito yung gamitin natin later. Diyan sa L na yan. Okay? That is the perpendicular distance between A1 and A2. Now, makinig. The volume of this solid, or the sphere, okay, as if hindi ko alam, that is just what? L over 6 times A1 plus 4M plus A2. Now, what is this L? Your L actually, again, that is the distance between A1 and A2, which is equal to 2R. So, substituting, what is that? 2R over 6 quantity. Makinig. This A1 actually is just a point. So, question, what is the area of a point? Kung tuldok lang yan, so matik, yung area niyan is 0. Okay? Same goes with A2, kasi tuldok lang yan. So, what is the area of a point? Of course, matik, 0 yan. Okay? So, A1 and A2 are just 0. So, the remaining is what? This midsection. Actually, yung midsection mo yan, okay? Ito yun siya, okay? Ano yung area niyan? Okay? Is that a circle? Yes. So, tandaan. Sa sphere actually, okay? the largest circle that you can generate, okay, by simply passing a plane into it is what they call the great circle. So maybe na-discuss ko na ito later during spherical trigonometry. Again, great circle yan. So what is the area of that great circle? Yung midsection mo. Is that pi r squared? Yes. So in short, 4 times m, which is just the area of this circle, okay, that is just pi r squared. So mga nag, 4 times 2 over 6, what is that? Actually, this 2 over 6 is just 1/3. Okay? Now, r times r squared is just r cubed. So, 1/3 times 4 pi r cubed. Or simply, the volume of the solid is just 4/3 pi r cubed. Or simply, this is the volume of the sphere. Okay? So, in short, dinerive natin yung volume ng sphere gamit ang Prismoidal Formula. So, accept na rin to. Volume of the sphere is just 4/3 pi r cubed. Volume of the cylinder is just pi r squared times height. Now, ano pa? So, let's say, again, I have another solid. This is number 2. I'll just erase this one. Now, box ko na. Okay. Let's say, the third solid, okay, hindi ko alam yung formula na. So, but, ganito yung itsura niya. Circular yung base, tsaka, ganyan. Okay? Is this a cone? Yes. So, kumbaga, as if hindi ko alam yung formula ng volume niyan. So, try natin derive yung volume nito gamit yung formula na to. Okay? So, what is that? Connect. If this base, or if this solid is a circular base, okay, yung radius niya is r. Okay? And the distance between this point up to that base is what? That is h. Now, you now have your A1. Okay? Ito yung A1 mo. Of course, circle lang yan. How about A2? A2 is, of course, point. Okay? So, matik yan. Yung A2 mo is 0. Yung problem mo ngayon is what is M? Okay? Ano yung area ng midsection? Okay? Ano ito? Ano yan siya? Na makinig. Yung gawin mo, i-cut mo siya dito. Wherein yung cutting plane mo is perpendicular to the base. Actually, you can generate a what? Okay? Kinig. You can generate a right triangle. Okay? So, ito siya. Pag kinat ko, what will happen? I can generate a right triangle. Okay? So, pag cut mo, kumbaga, hindi mo na ito iisipin. Okay? Doon ka na lang tumingin sa kabila. So, isang part. Okay? Enough na yan. Now, if this is R, okay, and this is H, okay, yung midsection mo actually is located between this point up to this point. So, in short, dyan lang yung siya tatama at H over 2. Okay? So, question, let's say, I'll call this as X. Kumbaga, yan yung radius ng circle na ito sa part na yan. Okay? I'll just call that X. So, this is X. Now, by ratio and proportion, this triangle is just similar to this triangle. So, in short, you can simply interpolate or simply apply ratio and proportion. Okay? Because these triangles are similar. This one and this one. So, what's that? Tingin ka sa triangle na to. Okay? Kung h over 2 ito, of course, h over 2 din yan. Okay? Now, focus to this small triangle. X over h over 2, horizontal over vertical, X over h over 2 equals horizontal over vertical. Okay? Equals R over H. Now, I want to get the value of X in terms of R and H. Okay? Now, therefore, cross multiply. Ito, okay, multiply mo doon. What will happen? R over H times H over 2. Actually, yung H na yan will just cancel out. So, therefore, X is just R over 2. So, malamang 1/2 lang yan ng R kasi yung line na ito is, okay, that is between this point up to that point. So, kung H yan, malamang dito yan siya sa H over 2. And so, therefore, kung R yan, automatic, R over 2 din yan. So, ito yun siya. Now, you now have A1. You now have A2, which is 0 because the area again of a point is just 0. Now, what is M? Actually, your M is what? Your M actually is the area of this circle. What is that? That is just actually pi times x squared. But what is x? X is just r over 2. So what is that? Pi times r over 2 squared. And so therefore, m is just pi r squared over 4. Okay? Ito ngayon yung area ng midsection mo. Now, and lastly, substitute natin dyan. What is the volume? Makinig. Volume, therefore, is just L over 6 quantity. A1, what is A1? Of course, that is just the area of this base, which is circle. So, pi r squared plus 4. What is M? M is just pi r squared over 4. So, pi r squared over 4 plus what is the area of a point? So, 0. What? Now, what is this L? Actually, yung L na yan is the distance between this point up to that point. So, this is just H over 6 pi r squared plus 4 pi r squared over 4. Actually, yung 4 na yan will just cancel out. So, what is that? Pi r squared plus pi r squared is simply 2 pi r squared. And lastly, 2 over 6 is just 1/3. And so therefore, the volume is just pi r squared times height over 3. So in short, yan yung volume ng cone. Okay? The volume of the cone is just pi r squared times height over 3, or simply 1/3 pi r squared. So 1/3 pi r squared for the cone, pi r squared for the cylinder, and 4/3 pi r cube for the sphere. So, I hope may nakuha kayo dito. So, that's all. Thank you.